We are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Monday Live with Alan and Greg. Today, it's just us discussing
Just two of us.
whatever we're going to discuss. And whoever else is in the comments. And
Don't think anyone's here yet.
Oh, we got 6 people here already.
Man, I don't know what's up with my. Yeah, I didn't.
You forgot.
I went to look at my email and I didn't see a link. Did you send it and I deleted it, or?
I don't know. We'll see.
We got here really fast.
We did. See, we've got some people already. Hello, Lee. Lee is here.
Hey, Lee.
Constance is here.
Hey, Constance.
So, what's going on with you? Anything exciting?
I've been catching up on my sleep. Actually, I've been reading, but I just slept the day away, and it's not like I stayed up all night really either. I just been sleeping at like 2-3 hour stretches, and if I get up and start doing something, I'm still like foggy. I would say just go back to bed. Mm-hmm. But I haven't even. I haven't left my apartment today yet.
Haven't left your apartment?
No, I haven't checked my mail. I haven't. What'd I do? Watched anti-Trump videos all day. And
okay.
read.
I'm trying to avoid the anti-Trump videos just because they suck down so much of my time, and I'm not feeling I'm gaining too much by watching them over and over again, and just gets me frustrated.
I know. There's a real frustrating one today. He spent his night last night doing all these weird QAnon memes.
Oh, I saw that a couple days ago. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you did it last night though. Maybe I'm
maybe I saw it this morning. I could have seen. You sent me a link and I watched it. It was either yesterday or this morning. I can't remember.
Which one. Just when you think about it, it's so outrageous and serious shit going on in the world, and he's playing around. Yep. I could make better memes than those anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Got James Holder here. Hello, James.
Hey, James.
Constance, welcome, friends and lurkers. Lee says, I've been trying to figure out which books are ready to go. I think, Lee's going to send me a box of some of her red books again. So that's excellent. I did see your message, Lee. I just haven't had a chance to respond to them. And William's here. Greetings. I hear you anti-Trump videos. I watch a lot of those, even though I wish it's the same with all of us. It's just like,
you do, William? Wow. Huh.
They just suck down my time, and I've got to make myself not watch them and watch more BookTube videos.
Mm-hmm.
So did you do anything exciting over the weekend?
Just watched football. Mm-hmm. Played guitar downstairs in the art studio. I have a bigger amp down there. I play up here with a real small one. Real small. Like this size. But it's pretty cool. I don't turn it all the way up. These days it's only like a 5 watt. But
right.
So I did that, and there's a girl here who lives here who plays guitar, and every time she sees me, she goes, "Oh, I have to go. We have to jam sometime." I go, "Yeah, okay." She goes, "Well, come over." I know where she lives and that. Knock on the door. She has a dog, no answer. So I'll just go down and play loud, and if she hears me again, she'll come over.
Yep. Well, we had my upstairs of the house painted.
Yeah, I thought it was your floor at first.
No.
It was the walls, yeah. You still have to move the furniture.
When we bought the house, we just said, put the standard paint up, And the builder just put the cheapest paint they could find. And
Yeah.
so my wife wanted it repainted. So we had to remove everything away from the walls.
Right. Wow.
And move some, and then she wanted some furniture moved around and switch what bed is in the basement and what bed goes in the upstairs. So, you know,
You
just
got all the walls painted on the top floor
on the
in
top
every
floor.
room.
Every room except the closets.
Oh,
And who cares
wow,
about what a closet, you know? But
yeah.
a lot of my week was spent moving things
Mm.
and getting ready for the painters. And
It's good exercise for get you moving around. I've been going to physical therapy. I have like a, where the hell is it? Here it is. I have one of these like exercise things. You put this in your door and shut the door on it. Then you can do like pulls. I do like little ones like that because my shoulder has been messed up for months. Why? For sleeping on it wrong. Yeah, and that my right one. I mean, it's fine, you know, quote unquote. But man, if I move it the right way, it's like a big shot.
A rotator cuff injury, right?
It's like a shot goes through me if I hit
I
it
had
the
one
right
of
way.
those. 10 years ago, you injure your rotator cuff for some reason, and you lose some mobility to stretch and move and so forth.
Well, yeah, I can still stretch and move, but if I hit it the right way, a shot goes through me. It's really weird. It might be arthritis.
You know, that's what the doctor told me when I did it. He said I had a rotator cuff injury, common in baseball players. Even though
It was the same. You'd get a shock.
A shock? No, just an ache and lack of mobility.
Oh, mine's about like an electric. It's a weird. I don't want to get it in that position, or yeah. So I've been doing that.
Yeah, I got similar stuff to exercise. The things you pull. That's why I thought it was similar.
Do you do it still?
No, I haven't done it in years. Hello, Pat. Book Chat with Pat is here.
Pat, how's it going?
Hey,
Jess.
Jess, Book Girl TV. Hello, Jess.
What city is Jess in today? I wonder. Is it?
She lives in Long Island, I thought.
I know, but she's in New Orleans and.
Oh, she's traveling. Cool.
Yeah, well, she was. Yeah, doing like putting up art shorts, and I'm just kind of teasing her. I mean, 2 weeks ago she was in New Orleans and putting up Anne Rice stuff.
That sounds cool.
She went to a big Anne Rice event. I live vicariously through our supporters, our friends, and then you're going on another cruise and next month pretty soon.
Yeah, in December 14th to the 22nd.
Is it Antigua or where is it?
Oh, it's another Caribbean cruise. We're leaving out of, I think we're leaving out of somewhere near Orlando. I think we fly into Orlando. I think we fly in. No, we're driving. No, sorry, we're driving down. We're not flying down. My wife didn't want to bother with the plane, so we're going to do a long haul drive down to whatever big cities on that coast.
Yeah,
I can't remember when it is.
I like Orlando. I've been there a couple times.
I lived there for a summer and it was terrible. Oh my God.
Like it?
It was a miserable city.
You didn't like it like Universal?
Oh, no.
I had a friend who worked at Universal. Back in the day, I went to high school with him. We would go down and visit him and party down.
I worked at Epcot Center for about 3 weeks.
You didn't like it?
Oh, what happened was I was in my early 20s, like 23, 22.
Well, that's time to be there.
Well, what happened was I went down there and I applied for a job, and they said, okay, we're going to put you in the gift store. Because I'd worked in the bookstore.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, selling books, selling trinkets. I went there the first day. Said, "Oh, you've been transferred.
Uh,
You're now working in stroller rentals."
what? Oh, what?
Yes, you had to hand out rent the strollers,
Oh man.
and I was on the night shift, so we did closing, and then you had to go out in the park and gather all the rental strollers that hadn't been returned. I
So
mean, you
you're
had like
dealing with little kids and babies?
no, you rent a stroller, and you pay like a $5 deposit or $10 deposit, and you get $5 back when you return the stroller. But
Uh-huh.
many people didn't bother; they never returned the stroller.
Oh.
So you had to go out and get them, and then they were covered in poop and pee,
Oh
and you
man.
them down.
Oh.
And what a
Not
miserable!
as showbiz isn't as glamorous as you think.
No, it's absolutely miserable, and the city was horrible.
You didn't like Orlando, huh?
No, I did not like Orlando.
All
I rented
right.
an apartment. Now the apartments were pretty cheap,
Oh.
but I don't think I've ever told you this story. I rented a second floor apartment, and I got there the first day, and there was this good looking woman with a fat lip walking next to a man who was like grungy beard, and you go, greetings. And I learned from listening to her that she worked at a strip club. So she was a stripper. Orlando. And then one night I heard him smacking her around.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's common. And then one other night, I had just gotten off work. It was like 2 a.m. or close to 3. And I heard her drive up, and she was screeching at this guy. How dare you? How dare you? Because I didn't think you'd mind, baby.
God.
And then she drove off. And when you hear a car just drive off and peel away, okay, they're gone. And then 10 minutes later, she came back and she started yelling at him again. Drove away. And she did like that 4 times.
Great.
And then also there's this neighborhood car that drove around. It's one of those huge Cadillac or not a muscle car, a flatbed car.
Flatbed?
One of those huge 4-door cars that could like fit 3 in the front, 3 in the back.
You like truck like or?
No, it's huge.
Oh, huge.
It's a sedan.
All right.
And there was this very large African-American man driving it. I mean, you could just see that he was like 250, 300 pounds.
Ripped.
And he said, "What are you doing here?"
God.
And I go, "I live here." Yeah, he said, "Okay." So he drives around. He drove around the neighborhood a lot.
What was he looking for?
I don't know.
Trouble?
Then one night, I heard the guy beating on his girlfriend again.
Oh, shit.
And she was really screaming.
Wow.
Now, one of the things I should say is that I heard her conversation with him about some guy who was taking pictures of her down by the pool. He says, "Who is he? I'll beat him up." So here she is screaming for help. I got my phone on my hand. I dialed 911, and I'm going, okay, do I press that last one?
Yeah.
Because if she forgives him and he calls the police on him, he's going to come after me.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, this large African American in his big sedan says, "Hey, lady, you need any help?" And that was the end of that. And she disappeared after that. So
really?
Yeah, she finally, and he moved out too. So I guess it was a serious enough infraction.
That's pretty weird.
It is.
Sounds like it happened pretty fast.
Yeah, over like 4 weeks, 5 weeks, something like that.
No, that's not fast. Yeah, I would have called the cops.
Well, I had my finger on the phone. I was just thinking that's dangerous if she forgives him, because she's been forgiving him a lot. So
yeah, no, man.
So Bad is here. Hello, Bad. Bad.
Hey,
I crocheted a snowflake. I started a new book. I ate well. It rained in Texas. Cool. I'm going to watch Bear Bryce. Brills tonight. Read more later.
Cool. Bear Brills. I don't know that. Extreme horror. Oh, no more extreme
hold
horror.
on. I'm missing a lot of the comments here. No more extreme horror for me. We buddy read a book called Music to Sacrifice Virgins to.
You mentioned that.
It was a really incompetent book.
Wow.
Extremely violent, just one gory scene after another. And I called it like an exercise in typing. It was just so lazy.
Bad.
Yeah. And Bad really hated the main character in that book.
Well, you're coming up on a good horror novel.
I hope so. Elementals. Starting in a few days. Probably Wednesday.
Yeah. I've already started it because I had to get it going. I'm really booked up next month, and not really, but I don't want to get behind. I'm only reading 3 novels next month. One's pretty short, the Spectre, but you have to really I might read that twice. But the Elementals, I won't spoil anything, but it's good. I might have time to even read.
I like Michael McDowell's books that I've read before. So
you'll like this one. Is the Blackwater series long?
No. Blackwater.
Not long.
Hold on, let me pull out the Blackwater series. Where's my Blackwater series?
Talk amongst yourselves. I'm sure you already are. Yeah, we got a lot of comments. I won't read them till Greg gets here.
This is the Blackwater series.
All right.
So you got 6 books.
Oh.
And each book is about 200 pages. Oh. So it's long. It's still about 1,000 pages. So I guess it's long.
Mm-hmm.
Bad.
Yeah, I'm tempted to read that.
And you can't get these versions anymore. They're totally up front. You got to buy the whole big set.
Yeah, I'll just get it on Audible.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm gonna have
is he a Southern writer?
It's set in the South. I don't know if he's a Southern writer. I think he is, but I'm not positive.
That'd be my guess because the Elementals is Alabama.
Yeah. These are sets in Alabama or was it Louisiana? Alabama, I think, but not positive.
Yeah, I like Southern novels. We have to get around to some Harry Crews. I heard some guitar player mention him on an interview. You mentioned the Gospel Singer is one of his favorite novels, and you mentioned
that's Harry Crews' first novel.
I know. I haven't read that. I've read all the other ones. He's great. He packs so much into one novel. His characters are outrageous.
Bad is traveling with her husband in January. That's cool.
Coolio.
Michelle is here. Hello, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
We're renting out an RV and visiting a hotel that is haunted by clowns.
What?
And decorated clowns in Nevada. Oh, she's going to Nevada, it sounds like. That's cool. Yeah.
Place the 6 and 8 with odds on the crap table. Thank me later.
Don't bet.
Don't bet on the races. Mm-hmm. Bet the 6 and 8 with odds.
That means absolutely nothing to me.
On the crap table. Once they hit a number, whatever number it is, and however much you want to bet, I just play on $5 tables, but you can place your own number. And I place the 6 and the 8, and then people roll. And if it lands on your number, you collect money, and your money still stays out there till they roll a 7 or 11 craps.
Okay.
That's I read a book one time, to tell you the truth. That's why I'm that's my only plan in craps, but it works sometimes.
Okay. I just don't. I'm not a gambler, so.
Yeah, and you don't like cards like me and Chris do.
Yeah.
Chris likes them a lot more than I do, but if I had the chance to play, I'd play. I like hearts, euchre, spades, whatever. I wish I knew pinochle. Poker.
So William says I saw that on YouTube. Some British guy named Tim documented it. All right. Oh, Jess is reading. I finished Dracula last month, or I reread it last month. It's a great book.
Mm-hmm.
You read Dracula?
I must admit, I cannot lie, I have not.
Okay.
But I know it's an epistolary novel.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I read The Historian. That's like almost or probably longer, kind of like that. Remember that book?
I think I have a copy of it somewhere.
I have a copy. I'm looking at it now, but it's a door stopper.
It is. So Ariane is here. Hello, Ariane.
Ariane?
William, those videos are so much fun to watch. All right. Lee says, I have never read Le Spectre. Which one would you recommend to start?
Probably like The Passion of G.H.
Passion of G.H. is really weird and complex. I think there's another one. It's short. It features
The Hour of the Star.
Battle. Yeah, House of the Star. That's the one. I think.
Hour.
Yeah.
Hour
Hour of the Star.
Really short.
Yeah, it's like more almost a novella.
Yeah.
But I think that's a place to start.
They're all kind of cool. I like Aqua Viva is the first one I've read.
I've read it, but I don't remember it at all.
I don't really either. I should reread it. It's small. And then this is kind of like Joycean, they say, but she says she never read Joyce. It's
I read that earlier this year.
You did?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not as good as Hour of the Star and not as good as Passion of G.H. It was her first novel.
Yeah.
I mean, you can really see what a smart woman she was when she wrote it, but she didn't have her writing quite down pat yet.
Yeah, the blurb on the cover says a truly remarkable writer from Jonathan Franzen. I've read him too. Do you like him? The corrections and
I've never read anything by Jonathan Franzen. I've only I listened to an audiobook of his essays once, like 20 years ago.
Oh, I like the corrections, and I liked his other one after that too.
Freedom Land?
Yeah. And I read both of those and maybe some more. I like him. He's all right.
All right.
Yeah, he's literary but like Le Spectre writes a lot of like family stuff and domestic. Her other books are like not violently like domestic violence, but like machismo, like Latin man. This one book, it's kind of weird. The Apprentice or the Book of Pleasures. Remember? Did you read this? The guy Ulysses. But I'm looking forward to getting back into her. Yeah, Ulysses is spelled differently. Yeah, it's weird what I forget. I've got this like marked up and dog-eared. Not marked up like as usual. It's in pencil. Anyway, I'm buddy reading The Besieged City with Raz.
Okay. So let's get to some comments. William says, yeah, I love train, cruise, and sleeper bus reviews and planes.
Oh.
Marianne says, haunted by clowns. That is my nightmare. No. I don't know why some people are afraid of clowns.
I don't either. I like them. I had a clown on my 8th birthday I liked.
Okay.
That was a good year for me.
I only have luck with gambling if I leave my cash in my wallet.
Oh,
Yeah, when I lived in Washington State, we lived not next to, about 20 minutes away from an Indian casino.
those are fun.
And my wife and my mother-in-law used to like to go play the slot machines.
Well,
And I go in there and I play a slot machine for like 10 minutes and I'm just like bored off my mind.
that's all it takes if you're not hitting it,
Mm-hmm.
out of there.
So what usually happened is like they didn't play a lot. They played cheap. They gave themselves like $40 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so what happened is because if you spend money at the casino, you get reward points.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
let's say you spend $40, you get $4 back in reward points.
right.
Go there enough time, you have enough time to buy dinner.
Yeah,
They have fairly decent restaurants there.
yeah.
It's not expensive because the restaurants are subsidized
Mm-hmm.
by the gambling. So if you
Yeah.
wanted to go get a burger, if you went nowadays at a restaurant, you might spend $19 for a burger. If you went to the casino, it'd probably be like $12 or 13. It's just to get people to eat and spend money.
Yeah, man.
What happened is when they went there, I'd tag along for the food. And then I would go to one of the bars where they serve the beer.
Mm-hmm.
And again, they had beer. I mean, it wasn't the best beer in the world, but it was, again, slightly cheaper than what you'd find in a bar because it's subsidized by the casino. So I'd sit there and drink my beers. And one night, it was like around Christmas time. It wasn't Christmas Eve. It was like the night before Christmas Eve, something like that. And so I was sitting at the bar, and a guy sat next to me. He was an African-American man. He goes, I'm looking to pick up 55-plus-year-old ladies because he was in his early 50s, maybe early 60s. And he's talking to me, and I'm going like, okay, if you want to pick up 55-plus ladies, you should not be talking to me.
Yeah.
You should be talking to the ladies and trying to pick them up.
He's a wingman.
Maybe he was. But
are you down or not?
But I as I said, gambling or the slot machines bored me to tears.
I don't know. When I lived in Phoenix, you take a bus, and like it'd be for the weekend, and they'd give you $20 in coupons, a free buffet at Flamingo, and it was fun. Nice hotel for some cheap price.
Yeah, well, all the hotels again in Vegas are probably subsidized by the gambling.
Oh yeah,
So,
I've been to Reno too. Reno's cool.
Yeah, and I know if you're a big player or a big spender, I mean, like dropping $1,000 bets, they like comp you your room.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I could never spend that kind of money on gambling, even if I had it in my pocket, not needing it for anything. I just
Me
can't.
neither. I'm small time. I would go in with like a $200 stake, and if I blew 120 of it, I'd stop.
No, that's small time.
For the night. Start again.
Yeah, there are some people who drop thousands of dollars on a roll of dice,
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm on the $5 tables. But it was fun for me. Like I saved the 20. If I win a $25 chip, I put it in my left pocket, wouldn't touch it. Just fun. Free drinks, if you're drinking. And craps table is for me most fun. I mean, I get too nervous on a poker table, especially like in Portland. You can gamble, but it's like for real money, and you're playing with people. I get too nervous for that. But I play poker on machines here in Portland. Sometimes. Can't remember last time I did. It's been, I'm sure it was this year, over the summer probably.
So Bad says they sell clown dolls. Some are haunted. All the rooms are horror decorated, and there's a haunted cemetery next. Cemetery. That sounds like so much fun, Bad.
Yeah, especially for you. It'll be
Even
a
though I'm not
great
scared of
plug.
clowns, I think I would. I think I would enjoy a horror clown film, not themed hotel. It'd be fun.
Yeah, that'll make a good vlog. I can't talk vlog for you. Huh.
Yep. Bad says no gambling for me, just sightseeing and taking photos of the beauty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, see, I'd always go by myself too. So, like if you're with a partner or something, you don't want to be trapped inside all the time. So I would get out. I like, I, I know Reno a bit, the city, small. There's a big banner that says the biggest small city in the world.
Has Lee asked, has anyone read the Lord Julian Mysteries? I have not.
I have not. Lord,
And
Lord,
William says, I heard Vegas is yes. They have empty, like I said in videos, like empty streets, empty hotels, because all the foreigners are not coming. I mean,
mhm.
Canadians are not coming, Europeans are not coming.
And the workers are afraid of ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a damn shame. Like it's all over California too. All the workers and videos of them chasing down migrant workers and construction workers. And in Portland, somebody got a family man got arrested. He was part of the community for like 60 years. Has a family. Just BS.
It is. I saw a video today of there's a video I saw of a workers putting it in a concrete driveway. And they had just poured the concrete. They had just started leveling it. And ICE came in and arrested the two workers.
Mm-hmm.
So this house under construction now had this unfinished concrete poured. And the comment says, well, the builder had to tear out the concrete that wasn't finished and pour it again. It cost, now I don't know. They said it cost $50,000. I don't know if a driveway costs $50,000, but
Yeah.
the point is that that's just extra expense for the builder. And two men now in detention.
Yeah, might have kids and
They might.
you know.
They have families, and
Yeah, I mean, I worked with a lot of Mexican people in Phoenix, and a lot of they work harder than I ever would, and they'd mostly be sending money home to relatives in Mexico. So they're like the hardest workers I've ever seen.
Yeah. I know the painters that came to my house were of Hispanic descent. One spoke English flawlessly. Two of the others kind of iffy, but they did a great job.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
they deserve to stay here. I mean, I don't care if they're undocumented. They did a good job and they got paid and they deserve to stay. Don't.
Yeah, I've always like gotten along with Mexican people, Spanish people. There's not as if there's like a group of people I don't get along with, but I mean, particularly the Mexican, Spanish people, I always like.
Let's work on some comments. Bad Childhood's End is about aliens, right, Greg? Area 51 spooky, highly secure. Yeah, we're going to buddy read Childhood's End by Arthur C. Clarke probably in December. It is a very famous science fiction novel.
Shit, next month you're reading it?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I'd like to read that too, but I can't next month.
Yeah, and it does have aliens, but it's not Area 51 style aliens.
And it's by Clarke?
Arthur C. Clarke, yeah.
Yeah, I liked him. Constance and our buddy read that.
Yeah, it's one of the most famous science fiction novels ever written, and it's really good. So
Julio.
Bad has not read a lot of science fiction before, so I'm I'll introduce her to that classic science fiction novel and go for there. Constance listened to Dracula from my first time recently. I loved it till the concluding chapters. The POV choice made no sense to me. Okay, yeah, I mean, the novel has distinct settings and break. The first half, or not the first half, the beginning chapters up to like page 80 or 90 or something like that is with a character named Jonathan Harker visiting Transylvania, and you get introduced to Count Dracula. And it's not a huge spoiler, but when you start the novel, if you've not read it before, you would not have known he was a vampire. It slowly gets revealed, and just brilliant opening chapters. And then you have some early chapters when Dracula comes to London, and then it starts building up with the heroes tracking down Dracula. And then the last chapters of them going back to Transylvania. And I agree, they don't work as well as the beginning of the beginning and the middle of the Dracula.
So you agree with that? Okay,
I do.
good.
I have An Apprenticeship or The Book of Pleasures by Lispector, but have not read it yet. I don't know those two.
Yeah, it's the same book. I held it up before.
Okay.
The domestic one. It's good. I'd read it again. Hey, Angelia.
Hey, Angelia. I have to walk the dog in a minute, but I wanted to step by. Well, this is a couple minutes ago. She's probably out walking the pooch.
That's the dog they just adopted this year.
Yeah, I remember that she rescued a dog.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know if she's keeping the dog or fostering the dog.
I think they're keeping it now.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool, huh?
Well, the problem is when you foster animals,
get attached.
You get attached. Sometimes you just get attached and you can't let them go.
I wonder if they let me foster a small dog.
Well,
find out, because I'm longing for one. I'd love to have a Chihuahua, but I am I didn't even leave the apartment today. If I had a dog, I'd have.
Well, if you have a dog, you're going to be out of that apartment at least 3 times a day, at minimum.
So it might be good for me until the dog goes out and it's all raining. The Chihuahua will go, let me in. But
there's some funny stories about people with dogs. I was watching one booktuber who adopted a dog this year, her first dog in her life, and she's like 40s, I think.
Wow.
And she likes walking her dog, and I think she lives in Ontario. And she normally takes the dog for 20 minutes, unless it's raining, and the dog doesn't want to go outside when it's raining.
So what does she do?
The dog just quickly pees and runs back inside.
Yeah. Yep. Huh.
The audiobook is free on Amazon Audible. It is so good. Also, the audiobook, The Woman in Black, and Interview with a Vampire.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Constance, that serial killer that worked as a clown, William Gacy.
Yeah. Talk about a creepazoid.
Yeah.
Chicago. Yeah, Gacy's scary.
That says, would you ever get married in Vegas by Elvis?
Yes. Go ahead.
I don't know. She's asking, or is that only happen? I would never get married in Vegas by an Elvis. I'm already married, so I wouldn't need to get married again. But if I ever did, for whatever strange reason, I would not want to be married by Elvis in Vegas. I know that for a fact. Unless I married a woman who was like really, really, really into Elvis or something like that. And then they'd go, okay, dear, we'll do Elvis.
I know an Irish couple that I met, in the 90s who got married in Vegas like that. They won a contest. They were musicians, but I would get married in Vegas because I'm kind of impulsive like that. And also, even if I was in like a relationship, and I mean, I'm so old, is what I mean. I'm not going to get married in a ceremony. I don't think it's too late for that, but I would do it. Hey, keep talking. I can hear you, but I have to do it.
Okay. So we'll go through the comments. Hello. Well, she's constantly saying, you mean Gacy? Yeah. She meant Gacy. Is everyone finished planning for the holidays or Thanksgiving? Yeah, I guess we're having my sister-in-law and her partner coming over, and it's just gonna be really simple, just the four of us, not too complicated. Not. I hope there's not too much food or leftovers. Bad says Bruno Mars, "Marry You" song. Looking for something dumb to do. Oh baby, I just want to marry you. Is it the look in your eyes? I don't know the music of Bruno Mars at all. Can you imagine getting drunk in Vegas and the next day you're married to a stranger?
Yes.
You think you could do that, Alan?
What, marry a stranger?
You get drunk in Vegas and wake up married to a stranger?
Yeah, back in the day, if it's all about connection. But I know Bruno Mars too. I almost saw him live, but I like the song "Perm." That's what we're laughing now.
So here's a question. Let's just, for the sake of argument, say you went to Vegas, got drunk, got married by Elvis in the middle of the night to a stranger. Why not just part ways and just say that marriage never happened? Don't even bother divorcing. I mean,
well, it might work out. Stranger things have happened,
I guess, but it's like, is it going to catch up with you later if you get married, like in Virginia or Oregon? Say, I'm technically married to this stranger in Vegas, but
yeah, I see what you mean.
Who's gonna really know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would know. I've never been married. I was close like one time back in the 80s, engaged. My stepfather would have been a retired rear admiral. You were so you're hosting a little get together.
Yeah, well, Thanksgiving.
Cool.
Sister-in-law and her partner are coming over. We're not cooking. I mean, my wife bought honey baked ham.
Okay, yeah, it was good.
Some slices. That's all we're doing. We're not cooking a turkey or anything.
Spiral hams, yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
it's about the only kind of ham I like. They're doing a big turkey thing downstairs potluck, and I haven't signed up for it yet. If I do, I'll just bring a pie. Bake a pie and take it down. But I sometimes I don't like potlucks.
I don't like potluck either.
I don't like other people's cooking sometimes and thinking about, I don't know. But there's an older lady who, she, bless her heart, but I can't understand what when she's talking to me and she can't hear me. So it's like, what? Huh? What? So I don't, the situation I don't like.
So Jess asked, is anyone reading A Christmas Carol next month? I am not. I read it 12 years ago, 15 years ago. And I think it's one of those books that if I read once, I'm done.
Yeah, I like it. I like the play. I like the play of it. But I don't know if I'll do it. I read the ghost stories that they're doing.
Yeah, they're doing some ghost stuff. I'm doing Cthulhu Christmas, so I'm not really going to be able to do the Dickens ghost stories. Or probably not. I might squeeze in the Signalman. I think did I read it earlier this year or was it last year? It might have been earlier this year that I read it. It was a really good ghost story.
Dickens says I have a I'm gonna have to devote some time to Dickens. Of like a block, or what do they call that? An area where you're missing, a major writer.
You never read Dickens?
I've read David Copperfield, and I've read and I saw the play of Christmas Carol. That's about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I read Dan Simmons's Drood.
Yeah. So Pat says, William, let's go to Vegas. We'll get drunk and read the book Hog.
Oh God.
Have you ever tried to read the book Hog by William Samuel R. Delaney?
No.
It's.
I feel like I've read it.
No, you would know if you read it.
Oh yeah, I mean, but I feel like because I've heard so much about it.
Right.
He's the black homosexual guy who just.
Well, Samuel R. Delaney is quite a fascinating. He is African American. He started off writing brilliant science fiction novels in his early 20s. Like he published his first book when he was 20.
Oh.
And he published some great books in his early 20s, and they're magnificent. And then he got married to a poet. I know he has at least one child or something. And I guess he's always been bisexual throughout his life. And he eventually divorced his wife and went into a relationship with a homeless man. Or a man who was homeless when he found him. Or they discovered each other. And he wrote a science fiction novel called Dahlgren. It's one of my favorite science fiction novels.
Damn.
Now, it's also very Joycean because the first sentence of the book is the last half of a sentence, just like Joyce did.
Finnegan's Wake, yeah.
Finnegan's Wake. And then you read about 2/3 of the book. And in this book, they have a main character who's writing in a journal. But the journal's already been written in by someone he does not know. He just found the journal. So this character is writing in the margins of the journal, his own text. So when you get to this last half or last third, you have split text where you have the text that's supposed to be written in the margins and then the text of the original journal. And then it ends with the first half of the sentence.
Interesting.
It really is bizarre. A lot of people don't like the book.
But it's one of your favorite sci-fi?
One of my favorite. I mean, when I first read it, I tried to read it when I was 15. And it had lots of explicit gay sex in it.
Oh.
And at a 15-year-old, I couldn't handle it. So I put it down. And then in my 20s, I read it and realized just how brilliant the book was. Because I'd gotten over that part where I could get over the gay sex scenes and just see them for what they were.
Yeah. I haven't read any writing like that.
Oh, but yeah. So
I have, but since prison in the 90s, there's this guy who had a word processor, a brother word processor that you could have him at the time. You can't even have him in prison anymore. But he was gay and had long red hair, but he was a great writer and he made money through the mail sending his stories out. He had like a subscription service going. And I read some of his stuff and it was pretty good. It was about New York bathhouses.
Okay.
But it had like a story and crime and shit. And it was good. And I was envious. He's making money off it,
Good for him. So I guess William and Bad are going to head out to Vegas, read Hog, and get drunk. Here's Michelle. The group of people I don't get along with is the people who treat other like they are. Yes, Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
there's all sorts of people in this world, and you're not going to get along with them, or don't have to, but you don't have to treat them like they're under you or beneath you.
Yeah, it's like
That is different.
different flavors of life and
Yeah.
experience and
Yeah.
culture, food, comedy. They talk about travel. I don't know. People who don't travel are Mississippians. I don't know.
Maybe.
They're missing out on a lot. I think it explains some too about America's climate. Sometimes. But then again, poor people can't travel and da da da.
Hmm.
But you can travel through books.
You can.
But I don't know. We're lucky. Got turned on to reading early.
Yep, that's all right, William. Just dreaming, Bad and William dreaming about Vegas. It's okay.
Like William.
Michelle says, it's real. I know two couples who are married in an Elvis chapel in Vegas. One inside and one drive-through. Drive-through marriage. How interesting.
I got shit to do.
Yeah.
There's stuff to do.
Why don't they have drive-through divorce as well? I know the Vegas divorce was in its day supposed to be really easy.
Hey, I'm drinking some Kona coffee. I know you don't drink coffee, Greg, but it's and I've had Kona Hawaiian coffee before, but it was on sale at Safeway, and I have a grinder, so I got the real beans, and man, it's really great. Kona coffee. I missed it. I want to try some Ethiopian coffee too.
Now, here's something I just noticed. My live now say we've only been on for 2 minutes and 9 seconds.
The what?
The live says we've been on for 2 minutes and 9 seconds. We've been here longer than 2 minutes and 9.
Mine says 52.
Oh, is it 50? Oh, my eyes. Lives 52. Yeah, 52 minutes. That's more like it. Yeah. I need reading glasses for my laptop now.
Oh yeah, I can't really see that unless I use my bifocal.
Still talking about that. Can you imagine you go to a bar and read that nasty, read it out loud at the bar? Double dare you.
I'd be embarrassed even bringing it in. But a lot of people don't know that book, I bet.
Believe me, once you start reading it, you will get a reaction.
Yeah, I remember Ollie talking all about it.
Yeah, Ollie, I DNF the book. I just got tired of it. But Ollie was tried to find some literary significance in Hog, which I think was a stretcher.
Didn't he write it just to kind of do it to her, or was he mad at somebody?
Yeah, well, when I started talking about Samuel L. Jackson before about his life, he was Black, he was gay, and he felt very much oppressed. He felt but in the days, Black people were looked down on, gay people were looked down on. So he decided to write the most extreme book he could possibly write. And the idea was, this is so extreme, maybe you just won't look at a gay Black man and look down on him anymore, saying, well, this is worse than what he's doing, or whatever. That's sort of where I think Criminale was saying. He's trying to present you with an alternative. Where he said, look, I'm just a gay black guy. I'm not doing all this abusive stuff.
Yeah. I'm not Boss Hog.
What?
I'm not Boss Hog.
Thanks, Francis. I wouldn't mind getting married suddenly by Elvis drive-through. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, me too.
Bad said boo to me. Bon Jovi got married in an Elvis chapel in Vegas.
Ah, yeah, he
What
married his high
Elvis
school
played
sweetheart.
Suspicious Minds?
Ah,
Bon Jovi is hot, bed of roses. All right. Alan is a romantic person.
tis true.
Mm. And Beth says Greg is too skeptical or logical. Now,
Yeah.
Michelle says the Vegas marriages are legal, but who will know? Who would know? Is there this big database out there of marriages that they check across states to see that you're not married or something like that? I don't know. I mean, if you woke up to a stranger married, you might just say, just no. Or maybe you
Yeah.
wouldn't. Maybe you go, oh man, you're a hot young lady. I'll take you.
Mm-hmm.
Then maybe she takes one look at us and go, I'm out of here.
Yeah. I have a kind of cool Vegas story.
All right.
That it I don't know if this is what they call virtue signaling, but I met a girl at like a bar in Vegas has like a live music and that, and we got to like talking and dancing. The song was Mustang Sally, and she was really cool and from California, and we got along really well. There's more to the story, but you can kind of imagine.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really cool and a cool experience. We didn't get married though, but we woke up.
So badass. What is your zodiac sign, Alan?
Capricorn, Sun, Taurus, Moon.
Well, it's December 27th or 26th.
27. Yours
27th.
are 26. Yeah. So for those out there, Greg's birthday is November 26th, and mine is December 27th.
Nope, you're wrong.
Yours is October 26th.
October.
Yeah, that's right. See, I already forgot. Damn.
I hear the celebrity chef restaurants and buffets are really good in Vegas.
Yeah, they have some good, really good ones like 5-star Michelin, all that. They were talking about it on TV, some late night. Sometimes I watch Saturdays, and I think yeah, after I watch Austin City Limits, and then I watch the Revolutionary War. Ken Burns was on PBS, and then like Saturday nights there's travel shows. So there's one on Vegas about the cuisine that Williams talking about. They were showing these 5-star gourmet seafood places and steak houses. Yeah, I like Vegas.
So Michelle says, if you didn't get it annulled right away in Vegas and ignored it and got married in Virginia later, well, you're a criminal. Or, yeah, but who's going to know? I mean, that's the thing. I mean,
I'm already.
obviously, you're technically married, but it's just sort of this thing that happened. And I don't know. I'm not a lawyer.
Yeah, but you've been married a long time.
Who?
You guys read up on all the marriage laws?
No. We just got married when we were like 31, you know.
You have to get a blood test. I know that.
No, you didn't get a blood
didn't?
test.
You
No.
did?
No, it wasn't required back in that day. That's old, old, old.
Oh,
I don't know when that passed out of, because now I do remember at one point a lot of states did require a blood test to get married, except the state of Maryland. And the joke was, oh, if you want to get married right away, just go to Maryland. You don't have to get the blood test.
But that's not a requirement anymore.
I
Why was it?
I don't remember taking a blood test when I got married in 96.
I think that all started. Well, I'm not even going to go there.
Yeah.
Uh,
What about Cricket on the Heath? I guess that's a Dickens story.
oh,
Signalman, yeah, it's a good ghost story. Honey Bakes turkey is breast is so good too. Yeah, I think we're getting a ham and a few slices of turkey.
yeah, I cooked a turkey breast last year, and I was surprised how relatively easy it was. I never really cooked. Well, it's not like a whole turkey, of course, but
Yeah.
turned out well.
So Michelle says, I was surprised that Octavia Butler is sci-fi. I don't think she's written much else other than science fiction. That's mostly what she's known for.
Yeah, I like her. I've got sower. I've got the sower in the or what is it? The
Parable
sower.
of the Sower.
Yeah,
Parable of the Sower is the book you're probably talking about.
yeah. That's good. And I like her other one. Well, she's got several, but that other famous one, damn. Oh, what is it? Kindred. Yeah, that's a great
Kindred,
one.
yeah, that's the one most people talk about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like her.
Yeah.
She's
I've read
been.
Kindred, Parable of the Sower, Dawn, had a trilogy. So I've read like 4 or 5 of her books. She has a great short story called The Blood Child. Well, so bad as a Gemini. People asking their sign. Bad. Closer is on my Christmas list, Greg, by Dennis Cooper. We buddy read, was it this year or last year? We buddy read Frisk together. That was also a very intense book, sort of on the lines of Hog, but not as many explicit scenes. And you could tell that Dennis Cooper is really trying to be literary. It's a good one. I won't get into the details of the book because there's a bit of a spoiler. But yeah, I also have Closer on my Kindle. I know we bought it. I bought it one day, it was $1.99. So hit me up, Bad, if you want to read Closer. I know we're doing Childhood's End in December, so might have to do that one later if you want to. I saw The Perfect Journal for Greg a couple days ago. Anyone guess what's on the cover? A cat?
Yeah, cat, or I like big books, and I don't
like
know
big
why.
books. That could be another one. I would guess cat because I think there's a lot of journals out there with cats on them. That's just pretty.
Yep, and everybody knows you like cats. I got you that cat T-shirt once.
Mm-hmm. I'm also a Gemini Libra rising, says Constance.
Gemini is June, summer. I think Libra is February.
I don't know. Aquarius. I mean, once you get into these rising and moon and something, I know I'm horoscope says Scorpio. That's all I know.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get any deeper than that.
Moon sign is like your moods, because the moon is brings in the tide and that, and a woman's cycle, but it's tends to show your moods. They say.
Mm-hmm.
So some people's moon sign is more active than their sun.
Don't know. So Michelle says, Octavia Butler, I noticed her books, the covers, but didn't pay a lot of attention. excuse me. I've looked her up and have a stack of her books to read.
Ah, good.
She had a very interesting life and childhood. I've been meaning to reread. I think it's Parable of the Sower, which a lot of people say has a lot of similarities with what's going on in the United States right now.
Yeah.
I believe that's the one that people, and I want to reread that because when I first read it, it was way before Trump, and I, of course, didn't see any of the parallels because they weren't there. But now I want to go back and revisit that book.
Yeah, well, I'd be tempted to join you. A buddy read this with Flossie at the Grape Jelly Library. It's a trip.
All right. All right. Bad is just pointing out that I'm a Scorpio. That's nice. My moon is Sag. I don't know. Yeah, they're getting deep into areas that I just.
Yeah, you need to know your birth date and time, rather. Even the time. Like I was born at 2:04 a.m. I was almost born on my mother's birthday. Year of the rat.
So I'm year of the dragon. That's all I know. May 29th is Bad's birthday.
Yeah, there's all kinds of different astrologies. Like the Indians from India use Vedic astrology. And I mean, as if regular astrology isn't hard enough. I used to know how to read a natal chart, all the squares and triangles and what they meant, different houses. I still know the houses, but
I always wonder what the difference is. Two people can grow up in the same place, same time. One is gentle and kind, the other is mean as hornets. What's the difference? I do think travel. I guess you got cut off. Yeah, I mean, people are different. You know, it doesn't. I don't think astrology has any effect whatsoever on a person. Yeah. Lots of people mention their birthdays in this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Michelle saying, I do think travel and exposure makes a huge difference. But even then, it only gives a person more choice to be good or awful. I have to say that I think that when you travel extensively or read extensively, your mind is going to be opened up to different areas. And once you're exposed to it, it's like me. I mentioned earlier when I read Dahlgren by Samuel Delaney at 15, I was too young to read about graphic homosexual scenes. But when you get older, you're exposed to more and you say, okay, that's just what it is. You don't have to be offended by it or say, oh, that's just too gross. I won't read this book. You see the other things in there. And I think that happens too when you travel, because you get exposed to different peoples and different ways of using languages and different foods and cultures, and you will be less likely to be that bigoted, small-minded person.
Indeed.
Now, obviously, that's not going to be true for everyone who travels or reads books, but in general, I think that's the way it would happen.
Yeah. Mine like parachute, only work when open.
Mm-hmm.
I like that little aphorism, but it sounds like Confucius, but I don't think they had parachutes back in his time.
Right.
Huh.
Michelle asks, hey, who's in Austin? I know someone in this group who's from Austin. I'm not going to, I won't.
It's not our place to.
I won't say who it is. Well, wait a second. I think she just confessed.
Everybody knows.
Him on air, social lunars. Yep.
If you know, you know.
Bad confessed. Okay.
If you know, you know.
But as I said, I don't like to reveal information that people.
No.
Constance used to be in Austin.
The Continental.
Should ever go to the Continental?
I've never been to Austin. I'd love it. I watch Austin City Limits every Saturday. You used to watch it with Shannon. It's Shannon's channel. Watch and text each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would love to visit Austin someday. Here's a fun town.
Yeah.
Do you live there now? Bad's always messing with me. So just like,
What'd she say?
I'm messing with you, Greg.
Yeah, but what'd you say to say that? You don't have to go back up. I can find it.
Greg is a romantic too, logically romantic. Greg would probably be somewhere private and lovely, quite ceremony. Oh, getting married.
Oh.
We're joking about probably getting married by Elvis.
Yeah, Greg and I are like different in a lot of ways. I'm more adventurous, especially trying new things like food, different foods.
Yeah, I don't like trying new foods. Constance has never been there. One of my high school buddies lives there, but he's all on the road now. Bad says I'm an unrealistic person. My wedding is the masquerade ball from the movie Labyrinth.
Yeah, I remember that movie. Wild movie.
So Constance says he played all over when he was touring. So virtually introduced me to all places and people. I think she's talking about her friend that lived in
Yeah, cousin, I think.
Labyrinth is the bomb, says Michelle. You remind me of the Babe. What Babe? The Babe with the power. I guess she's talking about something in the movie Labyrinth. I can't remember. I mean, I might have seen it when I was really young, and it's just like,
isn't it like animation kind of?
Doesn't have David Bowie in it?
I don't know.
I can't remember. Or the Sting. I might be
confusing it with Pan's Labyrinth.
I don't know.
I
I had someone make the red and white Toby hat for me in high school. I had the Jareth hair. Oh, they're definitely talking about the movie. Francis, that's absolutely so cute.
Must be a cult classic.
Must be. You have no power over me, says Bad. Yeah, they're quoting the movies. Butler, Fledgling is a vampire novel.
Oh.
Yeah, they're having a conversation that I'm just not following.
Is Michelle referring to Octavia? I don't know. That's a weird thing about these kind of chats. You have to. Michelle might reply back now.
Yep. Buddy, read closer for sure. Okay. We will do it. Maybe January. It's been on my list for book 2 for 2 years.
Oh.
Here's the thing. Greg, your moon is in Capricorn.
Oh. So that would explain like your business-like logic and stuff. You call yourself organized, wouldn't you?
Usually.
Yeah, you're an organized person. Where I'm like disorganized.
Are you asking about the AI chatbot? I use it mostly as a toy.
I've been watching some YouTube like stuff on AI and what's coming up in the next like 5-10 years. It's really amazing. They say it's going to hit us in a few years, like all at once.
Okay. Bad says, Greg, you are a true Scorpio. Wow, that's some good company. Okay. Different cultures bring awesome conversations, different types of interest. I love it very much. We're talking about travel. Hold on. I agree, Greg. Exposure gives you the option to make choices. You can take it in all that you see and hear and experience and use that expand, or you can choose to remain closed. Yeah.
Well said.
Alan, being different is good. Michelle says David Bowie. Okay.
Yeah, I like Bowie. Not as much as MJ, but
Greg and Alan are keep figuring it out. Jim Henson.
that, yeah. So it is kind of animated. I remember.
It's a book too.
Mm.
I think I remember Bad showing that on a video. One of her favorite books was a book called Labyrinth. Now it's striking me. Just takes a while for the brain cells to catch up.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. We're at the end of comments. Cool. All right. Well, we've been here an hour and 15 minutes. Let's just go on for a little bit longer. So let's talk about books that we've been reading. Have you been reading anything interesting, Alan?
Oh, yeah. I guess we really haven't. I mentioned The Elementals. That's really good. I read that at night. Creeps me out. I've been reading it to chapters in and then turning off my phone or listening to it. And I've been buddy reading with Elaine at Cobalt Dragon, Carlos Castanada's third book. They're all kind of the same. I mean, if I'm honest, but it's interesting to me. They're kind of epistolary. They're all dated like a diary, and so it just is different little adventures with in the Sonoran Desert, where 2666 takes place too, parts of it, and it's like right kind of by Tucson. You can drive right through the Sonoran Desert in Mexico. So it's all right. She's liking it, and I'm enjoying tip my toe back into Castaneda. I've got a playlist on him, and a Native American playlist with sweat lodges I've been to, and I kind of vlogged it as best I could. You kind of have to be you can't just go shooting people while they're dancing around and
right, because the sweat lodge is considered private, or is it just you don't want their ceremonies?
Do yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But I have thumb on pictures of the Hogan, the tent you go in and me. Like I haven't been in a couple of years. We've had fire bans in Portland during the summer, and you can't have a sweat lodge because you have open fire to cook all the rocks all day.
Right.
So I've been reading that, and what the heck else? I finished the Erasing History. That was good. I have to think about what I want to say about it before I might review it, or I might not even review it, but got a history on how India is erased history in their culture with the Muslims. Is that Tibby?
That's Tibby.
Yeah, Tibby is getting big.
Yeah, she came. If a cat comes near me, I'm making on a live stream.
Tibby?
Cat's got to say hello. Say hello, Tibby. Say hello. Oh no, don't want to be held. No, it doesn't always like to be held.
Yeah, yeah. You're up in a chair, but yeah. So I'm thinking about that and how similar it is to Trump and stuff. But that's all I've been doing. I'm getting ready to start Queen Esther. Now, I don't know if Pat would mind me saying she started it already, which is fine, you know. She's up on like chapter 8.
I have not finished Cider House Rules yet. I'm going to finish that tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm on it has 10 chapters in that book. And I'm on like the last half of chapter 9. So I'm very close to the end.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
I can say close. These chapters are actually very long chapters in that book.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Broken up.
Yep. I'm just at the point where it's 15 years after.
Yeah, it's really an expansive novel as far as lifespan. They go through a couple of people's lives, and boy, you know, it's really to do that in a novel is an achievement in itself.
It is. And he I just like that style of writing where it's expansive, it's detailed. And now I can sort of segue because I just finished a historical novel called The Manning Tree Witches by A.K. Blackmore.
Oh.
Published 2021, maybe 2022, somewhere around there. It starts off in 1645. And I guess this is sort of loosely based on a true story of a small place in England called Manningtree. It's a town where you have some women who are accused of being witches.
In England.
In England, yes.
Okay.
And you bring in a character called Matthew Cooper, who was called the Witch Finder. He was a real person who went around basically interrogating women and making them confess to be witches, and then you kill the witches. But it's not as detailed in the writing style as you get with John Irving. And I kind of wanted more of that because I'm sort of fascinated in that period of history and what lies were like. But I guess the author did not want to go to that level of historical detail, or it could be that modern readers don't want, a lot of younger modern readers don't want a lot of historical detail. They just want the stories of the people. And you can say it's set in 1645, and that's sort of good enough for them.
So you like the 17th century?
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Especially the view. I mean, the author, you can see the author's view on the religious views. That the author did not quite agree with these religious views of these people who are killing the witches, but it was, I mean, it's a good enough book. The Manningtree Witches. It's A.K. Blackmore or Blackstone, not Blackmore, Blackstone.
God, it sucked to live back those times.
Yeah.
God.
But it was good. All right. We're at 1 hour and 23 minutes. I think I'm going to go through these comments really quick. Let's see what people have been saying. Bad is saying I can mess with her. Okay, cool. There's another book, Companion, The Beastry of Labyrinth.
Oh.
I'm still reading Artificial Wisdom by Thomas Weaver, enjoying it. Chapters are short. When it comes to nonfiction, I do enjoy reading on the pyramids and anything war related.
I like the pyramids too. So does Elaine. My father's kind of interested in the pyramids as well.
So favorite subject was history in school. What areas of history do you like, Bad? I got a couple of history books that you might enjoy. You can send me a text or later. Michelle says, hi, hello, Kitty. Yes. Oh, she's out. I love her colors. Yes, Tibby's such a pretty girl. Did you DNF Alchemized book? Yes, I have officially DNF'd the Alchemized book. I'm going to try to make a video about that book, about what makes books really bad, and try to be. I can't judge, of course, the whole book because I have not read the whole book, but it's a 1,000-page fantasy novel, and I just struggled with almost every page.
Ooh, not good.
Yeah.
But you want to read it for a particular reason.
Well, I started to read it because it got trashed by a booktuber saying this is the worst book that I've ever read, but worst book that was ever written. But this booktuber's reasoning for disliking it is different from mine.
Okay, well, that'll make a good video.
Yeah, I mean, well, I had to be careful because this booktuber has announced she's going on hiatus. Take care of some issues in her life. Okay. So I don't want to attack someone.
Right.
Who's going through some issues. That's just wrong. Even if I disagree with her, if someone's having a bad time, you just let them alone. Until good idea. It's good. So I may make it without naming her by name, even though anyone will be able to figure it out. I don't know if that's the right thing to do or not. I'll think about it. Constance says, I'm so grateful that I got to travel when I was young, especially to Haiti when I was 12 or 13. Bad says, have a wonderful night, everyone. Thank you for the laughs and the smiles. Good night. Good night, Bad. People saying good night, Bad. Good night, Bad. Good night, my gorgeous friends. See you next time. Constance would love to hear about your travels sometime.
I'm back.
All right.
I can hear all you guys, but
all right. Well, that's the end of the comments. So I'm gonna call it a night at hour and 27 minutes.
Jerk is calling me, every Monday I try to hit my old pizza
jerk. Right. Yeah, sounds
down the street.
That sounds great. All right, everyone. And we're off next week. Is a week off?
Are we?
Yeah, that's our week off. And then we have M.
And M's reads.
M reads on December 8th. And I don't think we have anyone else after that.
Well, we have our last guest of the year, but we haven't announced it yet.
No, we have one week. And then I go on a 2-week hiatus because I'm going on my cruise. And then we have the last week of the year. We have our guest booked. And we have a guest booked for the first guest of the year. So we just need you just got to come up with one more person for whatever Monday that is, Alan.
Okay, I'll surprise you. I have an idea already.
All right. Okay, everyone. Have a great night. Bye.
Thanks.